Juggernaut is a disaster movie about Juggernaut. He is an Irish terrorist voice guy who calls the owner of a cruise ship and says he has put 7 gigantic deadly bombs on the cruise ship. If he's not paid £500,000 he will allow the bombs to detonate, or they can pay him and he'll let them know. So they immediately try to negotiate with him. You know, there's a lot of bureaucracy because the owner wants to pay, but people won't let him. And then they bring in some bomb defusal people, played by the wonderful Richard Harris, who's really good in this role. And they try to land on the boat in order to defuse the bombs, but the bombs have booby traps. And we also get a lot of shots of other people. There's, you know, the crew, there's passengers. The passengers are told. There's a lot of angst, and I don't know, the movie is a lot different than I thought it would be. It's not so much about the bombs, it's more about like just the people finding out and, like, you know, sort of contemplating their own mortality, and like talking about themes of, you know, like 1,200 lives, you know, versus the one guy defusing the bombs. And so there's this whole team trying to defuse the bombs, and they're having trouble. And you really don't get much attention until the very end. The last like 20 minutes is insane. But the rest of the movie is kind of just like, you know, watching crew members just, you know, be depressed. Because no one can leave in the lifeboats because of the choppy seas. They'll end up like dying on the lifeboats if they try. So there's a really star-studded cast too. You got Omar Sharif, Anthony Hopkins, Ian Holm, Richard Harris. You got Veruca Salt's dad from Willy Wonka. I don't know the actor's name, but he's in it too. Yeah, there's a lot of people in this movie. There's a few others I don't remember. A really star-packed cast. I think the reason why I want to watch the movie is because it's directed by Richard Lester. And he also did Superman 2 after Donner left. But overall, yeah, Juggernaut is a really weird film because it's not really focused on the bombs. It's focused more so on the people involved, and there's also like a police investigation trying to find out who the potential bomber is and try to get them before, you know, the bombs go off, because there's a time limit. But overall, it definitely joins the pantheon of unique bomb movies like Speed or Executive Decision. It's worth checking out, mainly just, you know, if you're into the cast, you know, you get to see them perform. But the movie's not that great, to be honest. I give it a 6 out of 10.